Cool. Looks like I'm live. Hopefully my microphone isn't too echoey or anything. Um, all right. So let me get this set up. Hold on. Hope you're all doing good. I know it's late at night. I'm sorry. um, okay. I don't have any viewers yet. That's to be expected. So I'll wait a few minutes and let people pile in if there will be anybody. But just in case, I'm gonna wait a few more minutes to make sure. The right one? Yes. Okay. I have a viewer. Okay. The envelope these photos came in as one of these. It's Kodak Color Watch System. It's a really old Kodak brand or something. And I know it was at its peak in the late 80s or during the 80s and early 90s. It's old. Quality and service you expect. I know it's backwards. It's backwards. Yeah, basically, there's little negatives and they're transparent, and I put them on the scanner and I scan them, and I have to crop them and all that stuff, and it takes like 4 minutes to just scan like a one image from the negative, so it takes a long time. So that's why it's taken me like so long just to scan like as much as I have in my galleries. Wait just a couple more minutes to see if anyone else comes in. But I have about like seven more different envelopes to scan. Some of the envelopes are really cute. Some are very old and plain. But I don't know if these live reaction videos are like popular or people want to see more, then I'll probably do more like these next time. I'm tired, y'all. I'm sorry. It's like almost 10 o'clock here. Okay, well, I guess I'll just get started. So these, I already know that, I know these are from December 1994 already, because of course, to get the images and scan and everything, I have to like glance at them, but I didn't really look at them close up in depth. But I saw a calendar that said December, and so I looked it up really quick and matched the dates and everything, and it's from December 1994. All right, I guess let's get started. This one is the first image. Oop, what happened here? My screen is in the way. All right. You know what? I could also zoom in like this. That's so cool. Give me a second here. I don't want to capture the cursor. How do I stop that? Give me a second. Well, I don't have an option to not capture the cursor, so you'll have to see it on my screen. All right. And these are in order, by the way. I looked at each negative, and it has little numbers above each photo. For some reason, it says this is image 00, but the following image also says 00, so I don't know if that was a mistake on the slides or not. It's really weird. All right, so there's me. And when I saw these pajamas, it unlocked a core memory, because at first I legit did not remember wearing these pajamas, and I remember most of the clothes I wear. But after I looked at it a little more, I was like, oh yeah, I guess I do remember that. And there's my sister. There's a little horse toy up here on top of the VCR. And our old TV, my Nintendo. I don't know. We're opening presents. I don't know what they are though. But there's that. All right, let's go to the next one. And this one also says image 00. You can't see it because I cropped it when I scanned it, because I don't want to capture the entire negative, because that would be weird. Are these, yeah, these are oriented correctly too. Okay, so there's my stocking, and I still have this actually. It's somewhere. It's probably in the closet over here. But I still have this stocking, and it still looks brand new. Like, it's not dirty or anything. Like, it's looks just like in this image. What am I holding? I know what that is. Oh my god. I know exactly what that is. That's and I just saw this when I went into the storage unit. This is the Dolly Parton, Tammy Wynette, and Loretta Lynn cassette tape, music cassette tape. And it has, I think they're mostly cover songs that they sing. And I remember listening to that a lot when I was a little kid. That's so cool. At first I was like, is that like a little book or something? But no, that's a cassette tape. And what does Crystal have? It looks like paintbrushes. I can't tell. Um, and I don't know if I can see the stream chat. So if you guys type, if you're able to type or say anything, I can't really see it. I apologize. Um, there's a stack of books over here. I don't think that was from Christmas. There's the white and yellow pages. It's a phone book. Or VHS tapes, and I have some of these. I need to record them and preserve them. Our VHS tape rewinder. We decorated up here for the holidays. This snow-like stuff was actually like hair, I remember. And it's funny because like since I grew up and everything, like I've never seen anyone else like do this. But I thought it was cool. And it's my brother Adam. Oh, he's holding our chihuahua. She looks angry. It's funny. And I don't think Adam lived with us anymore at this time. Maybe he did. I don't know. He lived with us off and on, I remember. And then this sleeping Santa I thought was like so cool. He did he run on batteries? No, I looked this up a month or two ago. I looked this up and I think he ran on batteries. But I have this memory of him like being plugged in. So I don't know if he could do both or not. Like, you know, he would snore and whistle, I think, a tune or something, and his chest would like go up and down. It's like animatronic thing, like an effect. Look at all these presents though, god damn. And then I think that's my mom on the left, like she's wearing her pink robe. We had a pretty tree. Was this, I think this is when we started using our fake tree because it looks so full and amazing. Anyway, that's that. There's me and my sister again. Oh, I remember this color blaster. That's so cool. How old was that here? I think I was 9. Or was I 10? I was 9 or 10. I don't remember. This color blaster, it's like a airbrush paint toy. I don't know if you can call it a toy or not. But I remember like it came with like color like ink cartridges or something that you used. And hi, kitty. He hears me talking, so he's got to come in. And you airbrush paper that you would lay flat on the little panel. I don't know what you call it. A 3D color blaster. You can literally Google this and it'll pop up. So I should probably research it. I remember when we moved away in 1998 and like we came back. Hold on. You see my little red scratch right here? I have one right here too. Like if I just touch my neck, it gets red, and it's been like that my whole life. So that's kind of funny that I have it on the webcam. That's hilarious. Um, but when we visited Wyoming and visited this house again, I remember that I still had this toy like in my bedroom, and I don't know if we weren't able to get the color cartridges for this again, or not, but like when we ran out, like that was it. We just kind of stopped playing with it, as far as I remember. But this was really cool. It was a fun toy, and like we were really happy with it. And this red car behind here, I don't is it a Corvette? I don't know car brands. I can't really read this text. I don't know. But we had this displayed, I think, like above my bed in the little nook area in my bedroom. And it looks like she's she's looking at this too, like, oh my god, I can't wait to play with that or something. I don't know. This wrapping paper was really cool. There's a Happy Holidays Barbie. My sister is into Barbies a lot. That's really cool. I don't know if there's anything else to say about this photo. There's a little Siamese cat back here. Porcelain, maybe? I don't know. Okay, I had to make sure you could see the whole screen. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay. That's me, and it's a dartboard. I think my brother might have got that for me. I don't remember. There's my sister opening something out of green wrapping paper. Let's see what else there is. Magnetic sculptures. I remember this. I loved playing with this whenever my sister would let me. It's little like metallic shapes like hearts. I think there were different kinds of shapes. Hearts, stars, and moons, maybe? I think that's what they were. I just now remembered this. I forgot all about this toy. It's not really a toy, but like, oh, you put them on a magnet and it makes like, you can stack them with the magnetic force or whatever. Don't know what this green box is. There's writing on the back. Lots of writing on the back. Is it a book? It doesn't look like a book. Weird. There's a Holidays Barbie. Forbidden Bridge. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Want to see something really cool? I have it. It's not the same one though. This one's a newer release. I found this earlier this year, and it looks pretty much identical, except it's hard to describe, but like the flat plane that you put all the pieces on doesn't have like borders on the outside, so it's kind of like more cheaply made, I guess. Otherwise, it functions exactly the same. I've played it before, so that's really cool. It's a fun game. You should buy it if you have not played it. Bob Ross. Oh yeah, my mom tried to make a few Bob Ross paintings, I think, but I totally forgot it was like a whole kit. So that's really cool. Our humidifier. I remember. I don't know if there's something wrong with this or not. The humidifier that we had, but the reason there's a rock on top of the spout where the steam comes out is that the pressure would build up and the spout would just lift up, and then it really wouldn't do what it was supposed to. So we had to keep it down, like weighted down. Which I thought it's the rock on top is kind of impractical, but it was funny. There's our puppy again. She lived a long life. And I think that's about it for this photo. I don't know what this white box is. Okay, next one. I don't remember these. It's funny. Personal stereo. Does it play tapes or is it just radio? Oh, cassette player with AM/FM radio. Okay. That's cool. I feel like I remember. No, I don't remember those headphones. I don't remember these. That's funny. Oh, she had a different looking one. Huh. Color blaster. Something that says Jurassic Park down here, I think. I'm pretty sure. I have a Nintendo game on top of that. I wonder what it was. What was I playing? Oh, there's actually a Barbie on the horse. That's cool. Forbidden Bridge. What does this say? Color? Colour? Maybe. That would be the UK way of spelling it. I remember that watch. It has a little Christmas tree on it. That was cute. That's nice. Oh, wow. I was so happy to get this. Okay, let me go to the let me go here first. I don't remember seeing these photos ever. So Dr. Dreadful Food Lab. I think you would make food and you could eat it. Yeah, it says eat down here. You can eat. I swear I remember what this tasted like too. Let me see if I can rotate it. Here we go. Tycho. Dr. Dreadful Food Lab. Gruesome something that might say gory. I don't know. Looks gross but tastes great. I'm assuming it says. Worms and spiders. You can eat everything you make. I'm assuming it says that. I feel like I remember what this tastes like too. It tastes like pure sugar. I don't remember using it very much. Anyway, with Christmas, this was the last. I have a story about this, and this was 1994. The Super Nintendo was like 3 years old at this point. Okay, so story time. I remember I had an NES, the original old Nintendo, and like I was in love with it. Maybe a little obsessed. But we lived in a tiny town. I didn't really have many, if any, friends, and so that's how I spent my time, was just playing video games. So we would vacation to my sister Marcy's house in Washington, and I remember it was like 1992 or three or whenever it was. Like, her and her family got a Super Nintendo, and like I was so amazed and blown away by it. I would just want to play that like the whole time I was there. Of course, I would spend time with the family too, but I was also a kid, and so I had to play video games. And so I was obsessed with it. And long story short, like I begged my parents for one. I don't remember if I begged them for it, but um, we on this day of this photo, like we opened up all of our presents, and we were finished. Like we opened up every single one under the tree. And I remember, um, we were happy. That was it. We were happy with what we got. And then I forgot if it was my mom or dad, but they were like, "Wait, we have one more." So they went into their bedroom and pulled out like another present, and I pretty much knew from the size of it kind of what it was. Was that the Super Nintendo or was that the Nintendo 64 though? I think it was this one. But like they surprised me with this last present and it made me feel so good. I was like so happy. Um and I don't know, it was a good time. I kind of got surprised with it. Anyway, let's move on. This is the Forbidden Bridge toy that he was holding before. Does that mean that was his present? I don't even know. Or was my sister holding it? Hold on, what was it? Oh no, no one was holding it. He was probably just trying to figure out how to put it together. And he did that with the Nintendo 64 also. I remember that it wouldn't play on the TV, so he banged on the TV and he tried to make it work. It was funny. Anyway, there's some kind of, I think it's a squirt gun. Simple squirt gun. Not really much to say about this. There's papers hung on the wall. I don't know if that was homework or not. There's Ray Stevens VHS tapes, a comedian. Newer generations won't know who he is. Didn't he pass away? I'll look later. I don't remember. All right, this is our kitchen. Someone colored on the fridge. That's funny. Let me look at this first. I don't know what the sticker says. This is a word processor my mom got. I don't know if that was. I don't know when she got it or why she got it. I don't remember. But um, I remember she would use it a lot, and it had like a little electronic display. Oh, if only I could see the date on this. It's too blurry. I had an electronic display, like you can. It was kind of like a mini computer. And then I guess my sister's working on putting together the Forbidden Bridge game. Is that what that is? I think so. It's gotta be. What's this skull down here? I don't remember that. Is it a cup? I have skull cups right now. That's kind of funny. Oh, it's a gremlin. I think my sister drew that. We loved the Gremlins when we were kids, and that's hilarious because we just watched that show again last month, and it was the first time I saw that movie um, since I was a kid. That's really funny. I like Gremlins 2 better. I would play the NES game a lot too. Let's see what else. There's a wall over here. You can kind of see it. Those little markings is where we measured our height growing up. That's fun. Anyway. Oh my god. I'm like, screw everything else. I'm playing my Super Nintendo. Where is it? I don't even see it. It must be down here. There's some chords down here. So this is a bundle. It came with Super Mario All Stars, and it has Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, 3, and the American version of Super Mario Brothers 2. But I was so happy with this, and of course it came with Super Mario World also. But those two games, which is down here. Wait a second. If I'm playing Super Mario All Stars, then what's this third game? I don't remember. I was so happy though. Um, what else? Is there anything else down here that we haven't seen? Jurassic Park toy. I think that was a dinosaur toy that I had. There's another one too. That's funny. And some papers down here. Those are probably the manual for the Super Nintendo. Yeah, it didn't take me long to start playing this after I opened presents. Okay, this is my late grandmother's house. I think we went over there for Christmas too. I don't know how we drove there the winter because that snow is ridiculous. Um, that's my step grandfather and my cousin. And I think I remember seeing pictures of this guy with the long hair in um, the 80s photos that I have when we lived in Washington. There's my grandma. That's my cousin Danny, my sister Crystal. Yeah, we were celebrating Christmas here too. This is so cool. And this is the calendar that I based the date off of. Because 1994 has the same setup for days. So that's when that was. My brother next to all the presents. My sister again. Dinolite. I'm not sure what that is. I think yeah, I was here with everyone too. I think I'm only in one photo. My grandma again. Opening presents. Let's see what this is. The Great Barrier Reef. I'll have to. What is this movie? Let me look it up. I like how these pictures are clearer than most. It's a movie. Excuse me. There's one from 2018. 1981 film. There's a 1981 film. They both look similar. I mean, I don't know. It's a 1981 film and a 2018 film. I don't know if they both have fish on it. So I don't know if that was one of those films or if they remade it in between then or not. That's kind of cool. He got a oops, oh no. He got a potpourri cooker. I thought that was a mini crock pot at first. Because we have like a mini crock pot that's like in a small box like that. Cat shelf sitter. It's kind of cool to see all these little things and knickknacks and stuff. My cousin Danny again. Opening presents. My face is blocked back here, unfortunately. That's my mom's hands, I'm pretty sure. More family. Old Mountain Dew logo. Nebraska. I think my grandmother cross-stitched these, if I remember right. These are kind of cool. My Aunt Pam checkbook. Is she giving out money? She's like, who wants money? Oh, there's me. I loved that shirt. It was so 1990s. I forgot what it said already. I'm wearing this in other old photos I scanned also. Oh, this picture of Jesus on the cross that actually plugs in. This is probably the cord right here. And it illuminates. It lights up with a little light up here. My mom has that right now, I think. I don't remember. Crystal's looking to see what's, going on, and my brother looks funny. Looks like he's got a crazy eye because of the glare, but not really. I wonder what this little pink thing was. I just look bored. I'm like, I want to do something. I used to love playing in their yard because it was so big on the property. I don't know what this paper is. It's Crystal. My dad in the background. That's a cute little whatever that is, unicorn or Pegasus. Looks like a horse with wings. A little tree. It looks like the top of a tree. Interesting. Okay, we're back in our house in Hannah again. Okay. Well, let's talk about this first. I was gonna focus on up on top, but we're not. I guess my sister Tina got a shirt for Christmas. I don't remember her ever wearing that either. I don't know. Maybe she did. But there's this cob of corn that I don't know I don't remember where this came from. I remember when we got it. I just don't remember like where it came from or why we got it or why we displayed it. I remember my dad or my parents calling it Indian corn. Like I don't know where that term came from. I'll have to look it up. Um, like I remember these little details from when I was a kid back in these photos, but now that I'm older, like I want to know like why is it called Indian corn? Like where did it come from? Why do we have it? Like I question all of these things as I'm seeing them again for the first time. But when you're a little kid, like you don't care. Like things just are and they exist and that's fine. And I feel that way now too, but I'm just, more curious. That is a pretty shirt though. Picture of my sister when she was really I don't know why this is tilted. This is hella tilted. If I saw that now, my OCD would just be like straighten it. Like, come on. I guess she's opening more presents. The picture doesn't show what this is either. It's funny. Oh, these jackets are Alina and Alyssa's, I bet, because there's two, one on top of the other. It looks copy and pasted, to be honest. It's kind of funny. Oh, this back here, I think. Oh, wait. Is this the color blaster? I don't know. Probably not. One of my nieces. I don't know if that's Elena or Alyssa. What is this back here? Like, what is this? It has eyeballs. What is the heck? um, but this is one of my toy fire trucks. Like, it had buttons on the top, or maybe this one was on the sides. I don't remember. But you'd push the buttons and it would like, I forget if it lit up, but it made noises. And I had like 4 of them, and they were eventually displayed, like above my bed with the rest of my knickknacks that I had. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, this was in our kitchen. There's a little kitty down there. Is that? Wait, that's Pepsi, isn't it? And he doesn't look like an adult. He was still a kitten, so we must have got him in 1994. And I remember when we got him, we found him outside in the snow. He had a slash on his stomach. He probably would have died if we didn't save him. Yeah, we had him for many years. He was sweet. Kept to himself like every cat. This is one of my nieces. That's a cute shirt too. I don't know. It looks custom made. I don't know if my sister made that for her or not. Oh, and this picture up here, it's a photo of me in kindergarten, and we traced and cut like an image of a bear to put around it. We still have this. And sadly, because it's been exposed to oxygen, like it's yellowing and all that stuff, but still pretty cool. Can opener. And this is our kitchen in this house used to be, I guess it is a trailer, but there was like a house built around it or something. And I don't know what this black pole is, but I think on the other side of it, like this whole space where the fridge is back here, used to be a bathroom. I think. I looked up a lot of like trailer layouts, and it seems to be the case, but then I think these cupboards were like custom built later on. I don't know. This trailer part was like highly customized, but I find it pretty interesting. This is our laundry room in the same house that we lived in before we got our computer desk that used to sit right here. And I hope you can see my arrow well enough. But there are dressers here. I don't know what was in there. My sister's clothes, maybe. I don't know. We had a trash can. This green desk, or greenish looking desk, eventually ended up being in my bedroom under the window, and it stayed there until the house got demolished some years ago, recently. But I remember like eventually, like in, from this photo, like a little bit more in the future, this desk was in my bedroom, and like I remember like whenever I was sick in bed, I had a TV on top, and I had my Nintendo and Sega Genesis hooked up to it, and I would play video games just laying in bed. My mom would always get mad at me, like, stop like using your brain, it's gonna make you like sicker and stuff like that. Excuse me. And there was a dresser in the back. I think it was kind of built in. Above this, there was a window, like a bay kind of window up above it. I don't think you could even pull this out, but we would put stickers on there and kind of decorated it and did what we want. And there's the washer right here. That's kind of cool. I have a lot of memories of this room. I remember when I was little, like I wanted this to eventually be my bedroom because it was so much bigger. And I remember I told my dad, like, could I have this room? I want it with blue carpet and all this stuff. It's funny. I loved the hardwood floor though. That was really cool. And when we first moved into this house in 1990, I think it was, we had bunk beds in here, or one bunk bed. And I slept on the bottom one, and my sister slept on the top one until my sister Marcy moved back to Washington shortly after that. And then, I got the bedroom that was mine eventually. So many memories in this house. Okay, I think we're close to the end. So this is the Christmas tree. My mom had planters. I think this planter was also in the house we had before this in Washington State. I remember seeing it. I saw a lot of vines. What the heck? Where they would always like sprawl out and stuff. My mom's wedding photo. There's a little um balloon, metallic balloon thing sticking out of a plant. I don't know the story behind a lot of this stuff, but it's really cool. Oh, I can't see that right now. I think it's my brother Adam. There's a little angel on top of the tree. I don't know who took these photos. Was it me? Or one of my nieces maybe. See if I recognize any of the ornaments. Candy canes. We eventually took them off and ate a lot of them. We had lights in here too that lit up. I remember like these little metallic shiny Christmas balls. I like them because they're shiny. I remember this little snowflake. You can't really see it too well. There's a few I remember. Is that a little bird? I don't know. Anyway. Oh. That's it. That's all. A weird thing with this set of negatives though is I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. No, I cropped it too much. The numbers on the negatives go up to 29. So if you go all the way back here, it starts with 0, 0. This one also says 0, 0 for some reason. And then it starts normally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But when you get to number 13, it kind of jumps ahead. The next image is number 18. So I'm like, oh, I'm missing 14 through 17. That's like 4 images. That's like a whole slide, right? But then, I kept scanning them from the same set. It goes up to 29. And I'm like, photos, like rolls did not hold 29 images. So if you subtract 4, that's like a perfect amount for a roll of film. So I think there must have been like an error or a glitch with the film or developing whatever. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Just my theory. But yeah. These are so cool. I don't have time right now, but tomorrow if I have time tomorrow, I'm going to enhance these. And they look a little dim. Like, let me give you an example. Like this one, it looks kind of dim and really not that contrasty. Because I don't know if you can see the description of this live that I'm on right now, but these are all the raw images. So it has the widest range of color information that you can get. So like I need to go to Photoshop and edit them to bring out the colors more, give it more contrast, make the whites whitest and the blacks the blackest and all that stuff. These seem to be pretty good quality, so they should come out looking pretty good. But the thing, I have to be careful whenever I do like Photoshop and enhance these. I have to be really careful because you see how vivid and colorful this is. Like this is super white, and the colors are extremely saturated. So if I just simply just make the contrast more intense to make it look kind of like a regular photo, these colors, especially on this color blaster, are gonna look way too oversaturated and washed out, and you're gonna lose that color information. So I have to like poke around and really like mess with it. And I don't want to mess with it too much to where you're gonna lose that color information or make the image look ugly. So a lot of the images I do have uploaded might not look the best, but I don't want to like make them look too ugly either. So yeah, I haven't even touched these photos yet. This one's a little too reddish. I have to fix that too. Looks like it's oxidized. But yeah. Super Nintendo. That's so fun. Anyways, that's all. Thank you guys for watching. For whoever watched, and this live will be saved. So like, if anybody wants to watch it later, you can go on my timeline, and it should be there. So, all right. Hope you guys have a good night. I know I will because I'm getting tired. I know it's later for like most other people, but all right. Hope you guys have a good night. Bye bye.